I came across this video on YouTube. It's comes through as is this one manufacturer. I think they're out of Arizona. I have to double check that, but it's called Spirit Cars, and this is one of my first cool car loves that I liked a lot. It's a 23 Ford T-Bucket, and what these guys do is they produce these cars, manufacture these cars, and instead of using steel bodies, they use fiberglass bodies, and they're low extended, a little bit longer than a stock T-Bucket. Like I think I was reading through the comments. It's like couple inches at the dash longer than standard, and three more inches added to the door area. So it is a little bit longer, and then they have the gas tank in the back right back on the outside in the little trunk area. But they're pretty cool little cars. They manufacture these things. This thing I was reading for the comments again, and this car sold for $25,000. Today's price would probably be like 30,000 or more. But listen to him. I don't know this guy's name, but he's on a ton of their videos.
This is it. This isn't old school hot rodding. This is like modern day hot rodding, old school. This is what people will be talking about in 20 years from now. It's the T-Bucket. We built this one about 5 years ago for a customer, Jerry, and it's just a cool car. It's pretty much got everything you'd want in a nice hot rod. It's even got a name. We were thinking about this car as we're building, and I told Jerry it's got to have a name, and he couldn't think of one. So one of the guys that works here come up with Hot Wheels. This car happens to be for sale. Front end on this one, it's got the shocks. We also do a friction shock, but this one has a regular gas shock on it. Very nice.
Yeah, I like the idea of a friction shock. So it's got just a friction between the plates that they have. So nothing's ever going to wear out there versus a hydraulic shock.
Radius rods. These are hairpin style. We also do a style we call Spirit style. A lot of bling on the motor. You can get on the valve covers. You can get this one happens to have a flame design into it, but you can get a lot of different designs. Real nice Durashine on the intake. Very nice. It's got a hard top. This is a fiberglass upholstered hard top. It's upholstered on the outside. It's upholstered on the inside. And a couple screws come off here, and the seat will pop out, and a couple screws, and you can take your hard top off in about 5 minutes, and you can have a regular roadster then. Gas tanks in the back.
I did find a equipment on, kind of big, but we're going to do some changing on it anyway, but that's what I needed. And as for the stock, this is one of the boxes that came off the Jacobson mowers that this diesel out of. So this is what we're going to use to make work, but you see the mounts on top. But the plan is to put the mount on bottom and run spacers. So, and I've done that on the other car the same way, except I've done it inside the cowl where the steering comes out. We do this one on a frame. We've got plenty of length here. What are you doing, man? And so we may get that mounted today. May pull this wheel up.
I just wanted to include this. This is a YouTuber I used to follow a lot, Jonathan W. And he used to do some really cool rat rods, more defined than a rat rod, because it's amazing. He'd take old junker parts and create roadsters out of them. But he's into steam engines now, and he doesn't do too much on cars anymore. But I found it this is interesting here that he used a 3/4 inch plate to tie the steering linkage to the wheel.
I get to work on the steering arm that comes off of this spindle, and I think that's what we're going to dedicate our day to, steering, and we'll go from there. Alright, okay, so playing around with the box where I want to mount it. I've got to make a bracket for it. Now tighten the box up. If you loosen up the solder nut, tighten the center one, that'll take your end play out there, and then of course your lock nut and your screw in the center will take your end play out here. And I like to do that with no steering wheel or anything on it. That way that shaft still should be able to turn by hand. If it gets to where it's too tight to turn by hand, then you know there's an issue. So, okay. Originally, this arm was down there, and you know, of course, you can see it's not going to clear. So, here's the plan: to build one that actually bolts right here where the backing plates bolt the spindle, and comes out on each side, and then of course comes in. So, what I've done, taking it apart, taking the bolts out. Now what this has got is two 3/8 spine thread bolts. That's all that holds it on. The plan is to drill the hole out and run 1/2 inch socket head cap screws through it, and that way I'll have clearance for the heads to be able to tighten them up. But we'll increase the size. That way we don't have to worry about strength. And like I said, we'll come in and then we'll add whatever we need to add to hook up our stern on. Okay, so here's what I'm using. 3/4 plate. And here's the plan. We're going to basically cut out a V or a U shape so it will actually go all the way in. And then the fun part's going to be getting a good measurement.
Coming up. There's the bathrooms, that blue building, the left. There's Mark's truck.
Alright.
There's Craig's
Bright green farther.
Z. There's the Camaro. There's my '69 Camaro. There's the short shorts everybody was wearing, 1987. That was common.
Alright.
You don't see people in short shorts like that.
Now this particular event is 2 days long. So you've got plenty of time to just kick back. Alright. Kick back and enjoy
More
yourself.
short shorts. Short shorts everywhere.
Yes.
I don't know if
this
it
was a fantastic weekend.
I don't know if it shows anymore. I was trying to see in the background.
Before you went in town, out of there, you'd see all the wild cars all downtown. Alright.
It was back over there somewhere. Look.
Ooh,
That's how crowded things was back there. Look at all the crowd.
Nice little mini truck.
They're crazy. Alright, bye. I wanted to get this one part coming up because there's a mini truck right there. That blue one right there. It reminds me of Adams. He had a Mitsubishi. I just came across this magazine in my collection, Super Street Cars. It's July of 1980. But it says, why did I keep this? And then I realized 69 AMX. But and I was just over at Rod's the other day, and he had this article, and he was telling me about it. So it's funny. I was looking for something else, and I came across this. And here's if I get to the page. Here's the article with Rod's car in it. Lodi's Muscle. Lodi, California is home to this rare 69 AMX. Is Rod's AMX, all in black and white article. But it's cool to have your car into a magazine. He was telling me that I said it's neat that they put this in the magazine, and not only did he said in this information, he sent the pictures in, but he wrote the article on it, and he said they'd made a few changes on it. But how funny is that? That they, in this case, I guess they took some entries, and they selected him as one of the entries that they're going to publish. So that's Rod's car. Pretty cool. Alright, bye.